Hi there, good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you are. It's Mary Jo, and happy solstice. Happy solstice, June 2023. I would like to say I'm feeling some very warm and fuzzy feelings, your energy coming in, but I am not. So I want to tap in to see what the heck's going on. What's in the atmosphere here? Who am I picking up on? What am I picking up on? Just sat down, haven't even had a chance to light my sage. Let's get this going. It's going to be a hot one here today. What have you got planned for today? Yeah, I've got my granddaughter's 4th grade graduation, and then I've got to work and do some grocery shopping. It's a busy week this week. It's not lighting very well, but yeah. Oh, love the smell of sage. Whew. Yeah, energy is just, I don't know if it's a shift from Gemini to Cancer, because today also starts Cancer season. I don't know if it's the light upgrade coming in with the solstice. I just feel like a perturbed energy, irritated energy in the field. I noticed that I was woken up about 2:30 this morning with my mind going to all these really distorted, random things. I feel that's the Gemini energy moving out, purging all of that, and I just let it flow through. As we enter into Cancer, which is more family, home, nurturing energy. Let's just take a peek. Using the wild, what am I using? The wild Harmonic Oracle. I'm never organized, which is unusual for me because I'm a Capricorn and I am normally quite organized. What do we have here? Fire Spirit, Talismanic Access. Interesting. I will read these. And Spirit of Fire. Well, we've got a lot of fire. We've got a lot of spirit. Internal validation. Let's take a peek at these. I'm going to pause while I look for them. Excuse me. This is perfect. I love this. I love this. This is beautiful energy for the summer solstice or winter solstice, wherever you are. And they pretty much mean the same thing. It's like looking at the two sides of the same coin. So we have Fire of Spirit, Talismanic Access. This is coming through saying, as the driving will ascends into the spirit of creativity, the formation of means come to be. It's like unlocking powers, clever perspectives that facilitate new abilities. The inquiry is, what do I want to make real, and what tools, circumstances, or states of mind will facilitate that happening? And I'm sorry if you hear my ostomy. She's always picks the most inopportune moments. And then this one, Spirit of Fire, as the spirit of creativity embodies into the fire of will, external judgments lose their authority. The inquiry of this is, what ideas do I hold that give my power away to others? Protection, inner clarity, trusting my own sense of things, and reclaiming personal power. This kind of plays into yesterday's daily message about taking your power back. This really, for me, what's coming through, it feels like blending God's will, Spirit's will, your higher self's will with the lower will. creating something new with that. It's like blending two energies to create a new energy. Let's see where this goes. Very interesting, but a lot of fire. I feel like a lot of awakening with this spirit coming through, spirit energy. What do you want to create? Why am I picking up on, I don't know if you can hear that. The middle school is like right across the way here. And there's reminds me of the movie Grease, when they ding, 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 for the morning messages, they have a chime that they do, and it extends to the outside in case anybody is outside, any of the classes are outside, for announcements. So it's pretty cool. I'm not ready. Still shuffling. Two more. Yeah, feeling some lower chakra is really on fire. Probably that's why my ostomy is piping up this morning when she's normally quiet. All right, Divine Mother, Divine Father. Strongest messages. What is this situation? Let's do a quick Celtic cross. Thank you. Yeah, King of Wands. Power. Taking your power back. Creating something new. I feel like I want to say, what's hindering this at this moment? What's hindering this at this moment? Is there somebody standing in your way of creating something new? Whether that's work, your personal life. What's hindering this is, I'm right off the bat hearing overindulgence. Overindulgence. I do have the Seven of Pentacles that flipped in the deck, but I am putting that back, but I will play it into what I'm picking up here. Okay. All right, thank you. So with the Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, see how he's just sitting back. It's like he's waiting. What's hindering this is the time it's taken for something to manifest. So I feel like this may be your energy that I'm picking up on, or the other person, if this involves other people. I have a feeling it does. Maybe a group of people, possibly. But in the meantime, while you're waiting for something to happen, like maybe waiting for a court case or waiting for something, somebody to make a decision, you've overindulged just to pass the time, to make the wait easier. That's exactly how that's coming through. What's at the root of this situation, please? This is King of Wands could also be a fire sign. Leo's, Aries, and Sag. We've got Sag again, so that's a big nod to a Sagittarius. What's at the root of this is you've had to be patient. You started something, you started creating something. I feel like this was a couple years ago, like right after within the pandemic area, something started. I'm picking up really big divorce vibes here. I don't know if this is my own situation or someone in my environment that I'm picking up on, but you've waited a long time for something to happen. You've started it before, but now it's just like you're biding your time. How can I make this happen? But you've been held back. With this ham's the hand. It's like you've been held. Somebody else is holding this against, facing you and holding you back, thinking, maybe this is the universe holding you back, saying this is for your protection right now. Or maybe this is somebody else holding you back because you've given them the reins. Okay, let's keep going. Recent past, feeling a lot of heartburn with this. It's like somebody's not expressing their emotions. Yeah, recent past, Wheel of Fortune, it flipped in reverse, coming out of the deck. Something just not moving forward. It's still a fated event. You're, whatever this situation is, you're taking back your power, your happiness, all of it. It's fated. There's something good coming in. It's just there's been a delay in the recent past. There's been a delay. What's on your mind? What do you want to create here? What do you want? Whoa. You want a divorce. Plain and simple. The Queen of Swords. She is my divorced woman. She is, you want to cut somebody out of your life. Cut somebody, cut something. Cut the situation. Cut this time of waiting. This stagnancy. These addictions, possibly. You want something to be done and over with. I'm getting really pissy right now. I really do my best to just channel the energy and not grab onto it so much. What's coming toward you? Wow, that Queen of Swords is coming through very powerfully. You know, this is, I feel like this is somebody who's waiting to be with somebody else, just biding their time, and they're feeling like, you know, I've waited long enough. I've waited on the other person long enough. No more. I need to cut something out. I need to make a decision with that Queen of Swords and do something. Cut this waiting process out. And King of Wands, take action. Yeah. What's coming is you're letting down a lot of burdens, taking responsibility, picking up the wand that's yours to carry and only yours to carry, and moving this thing forward. Whew. I just feel like they got the energy pushing right at me. I keep wanting to sit back in my seat. Powerful energy. Really just done with the situation, done with waiting on something, done with carrying. Yeah, well, as I say that, yeah. Tower and Sun flip out of the deck. I didn't even ask my next question yet. I mean, this is the solstice energy coming in with the Sun. It's also masculine energy. Tower is masculine energy, getting something done. This is the universe coming in and blowing something up for your overall wellness. Mental, emotional, spiritual, physical wellness is how this is coming through. Because I did not ask my question yet, I'm going to put them back. So, what is your superpower in all of this? Let's ask that today. Move the hell out of Dodge. Yeah, your superpower is getting this moving in the right direction. You know, following, working with divine will, mixing it with your own fire in your belly, and moving the energy, shifting the energy within yourself to move the energy of the situation in the direction that it's meant to go in. So this Wheel of Fortune can be turned right side up. Get things moving in the right direction. Let's see, what are the hidden influences? Hidden influences. Page of Pentacles. Can I have another one? I've got, thank you. All right, so this has to do with somebody else. This was picking up before, that there's not enough financial means or not enough information coming through for the other person. I'm just hearing other person with the Six of Cups. Usually it's my past life soulmate, But today it's just coming through as the other person. Whoever you're wanting to cut out, they're being very immature and very selfish with their money as well. Because I'm hearing they don't have a leg to stand on. Frigid's got she's got the blinds closed today because it's going to be warm, and Frigid's in the window, and she's got the blinds split so the sun is just beaming me right in the corner of the eye. It's like, holy cow. Just cresting up over the trees over there. Yeah, it's just, somebody doesn't have a leg to stand on. Very interesting how that's coming through with those two cards. That's the outside influence. So if you're waiting on somebody else, you're smart to take action and take responsibility for your role in this and get something moving here. Very interesting. You agree, Frigid? God, that Page of Pentacles is kind of looking like I'm feeling. Almost looking a little haughty. I don't know how that's the way you say it, like perturbed and haughty at the same time. It's not an energy I'm comfortable sitting in. This person thinks they've got all the time in the world, number one. But they're not taking responsibility for their financial aspects, which is, is fine, because that's their path. The Six of Cups here, that's their journey. That's something from their past that they need to clear up. Maybe a belief system, how they spend, how they, save, whatever that is. It's just really coming through strong. This person's trying to influence this situation between the two of you. Probably unknowingly, but doesn't have to be. It's kind of like they know they've got you right where they want you. They want you feeling sorry for them. They want you to come in and say, here, how can I help you? What can I offer you to help you through this process so we can move things ahead? Your advice is, your superpower in this, rather, is getting the hell out of Dodge. Taking responsibility for yourself in this. You're not responsible for this person anymore. If you ever really were, I don't care if you're married or not. To me, in my mind, a piece of paper does not dictate having and needing to take care of somebody else, taking responsibility for somebody else like that. If they're an adult, which this person's really not coming through as an adult, they're coming through as children. For some, there might be children involved, but I'm not picking up on that. But I have, because this is all young energy here, I do have to say that. I just feel that this is the other person, because that's what I heard. This is the other person who's just being really immature about this. Because this is bringing back some childhood issues for them that they're just struggling with facing, and it has to do with them being secure on their own. Let's move on. Let's move on. Spirit's advice. Well, that was quick. Three of Wands. Keep doing what you're doing. You're moving in the right direction. Your shifts are coming in. Continue to manifest what you want. You've planted the seeds. You're moving toward this happiness, but if this is an addiction, I mean, this really feels like overindulgence to me right now. Moving out of that, moving away from that, taking responsibility for how you're handling the situation. And then there's just a lot going on here. And the potential outcome. King of Swords wanted to peek out there, so that's my, counterpart to the divorced woman. My King and Queen of Swords are a divorced couple. Potential outcome, Spirit. Thank you. Do I have one flip? Let's get one more on that. Thank you. Yeah. 7 of Swords, 9 of Swords. Potential outcome is getting clarity on all of that. Getting clarity on all the past lies and past deception, where you've been self-sabotaging yourself, what's been keeping you up at night, anything that's been, all the mental thoughts. This is moving from Gemini into, Cancer season as well. Maybe all of these, mental things are just floating out and out of your existence now. But, coming into, inner knowledge, inner wisdom, learning something about yourself through all of this. It's a beautiful outcome. I mean, who doesn't want that, right? Some of those truths you may be hearing about yourself may be a little difficult to hear, and you might not want to believe them. You might not trust it right away, but you will, because it'll shed a lot of light on this situation, and possibly your patterns in it, and understanding the other person's patterns in it, really getting a new shift of perspective. I'm feeling that as well. Enlightenment with the star and that lantern there the Hermit is holding. Divine Mother, Divine Father. Let's get a final guidance card. So, I mean, that's pretty much it in the nutshell right there. I don't feel like there's anything I've got to clarify. This ran a little longer than I know most people like, but Winter's Dream, gestation period. I feel like this is where you've been. This is a 9 number. Yeah, this is where you've been. You're at the end of this cycle. End of the cycle of waiting. Waiting, sitting there and just waiting and biding your time. Biding your time, being patient with the Temperance energy. You're at the end of that cycle. Now this Wheel of Fortune gets to turn upright. Let's put it upright. Let's give it a little tap. Yeah. Things are about to blossom and give birth. It's funny. I mean, I'm sure that's not what the card means, but that's how that's coming through for me. I'm really paying attention to the numerology in that. End of a cycle, number 9. Nearing the end of a cycle, coming out of hibernation from something that was not moving. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It wasn't moving. Now we're, and in that period, things had to get in the right place. Things were moved around, things were nurtured, and now that things are thawing out and coming out of hibernation, it bursts something new. you know, for some, this process may be finalized as we enter the winter season in December. So, you know, just keep that in mind. We also do have winter starting in the southern hemisphere. But yeah, that's what I have. A lot of fire in the belly, a lot of mm, mm. So I can understand why this is a situation that you've been waiting on for a long time. So thank you for joining me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wish you a very magical, blessed day on this beautiful Litha solstice, midsummer's beautiful day. Winter or summer solstice, whatever it is where you're at. Many blessings. I love you. Till next time.